old Cadillac today and just goofing around. And we're gonna let her eat here. Alright, so if you guys remember back, I don't know, a few months ago, I did a compression test, and a couple of the cylinders, the two back cylinders on the driver's side, well, they were a little off. And I did the old paper test on the exhaust pipe, and it would suck the paper back up in there once in a while. So that tells me there was a sticky exhaust valve. Well, why does an exhaust valve get sticky? I don't know. And you couple that with, well, you know what? There's a couple of lifters in this thing, one or two or something. I don't know. It's got I don't know if it still has it or not. We're going to find out, though. A very slight lifter tapping noise. You could only hear it at idle, though. And you know what I did today? I thought to myself, well, you know what? I don't normally go in for, we need a wash. You see that crap on the windshield. I don't normally go in for oil treatments and things like that. I'm really skeptical of that. But I decided to put a little seafoam in the old Cadillac 472. And it said 1 ounce per quart. I'm a cautious kind of a guy. You guys probably figured that one out already. So I didn't do that. I put 4 ounces of seafoam in the engine crankcase. There's 5 quarts in this engine, obviously. So I took it out on a little test drive, and so far that little miss, it's lessened somehow, or maybe it's not even there now. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. You know how it is when you have a very slight problem with something, and it kind of confuses you, and you don't really know if it's still happening or if it's even getting worse, because you're trying to gauge the problem based on some circumstances that you're just not too sure about. Anyway, I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm trying to figure out if I've cured this miss with just a little bit of seafoam on a 10-minute drive. So I want to turn around at this gas station and just stop and let it idle. Hey, look at that. New and used. Well, my thumb isn't jiggling up and down. I do feel a little jiggle. It's once in a while. It's like boom, 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 like that. But it might be a little better. We're going to go back to the garage, and we're going to do the exhaust pipe test again with a piece of paper, and let's see if there is a difference, and we'll compare it against the original video. Oh, and no, the Mercedes 300 SD trunk lid is no longer in the trunk of this car. I decided to take it out so I could drive the old Cadillac. So it is nestled safely away on top of the Mercedes while we work on the rust in the rear window channel. All right, so an interesting thing just happened. I was just turning into the parking lot here, and a young fellow in a 65 or 66 Mustang, nice red Mustang, gave me the thumbs up. Got a thumbs up from a Ford guy. How about that? I'm kind of brand agnostic myself, but that made me feel kind of special. All right, so I'm just going to sit here in the parking lot for a moment while the rock crawlers are out in full force today. Man, he's got that Jeep jacked way up in the air. Holy cow. Probably got a 258 in there. And just wanted to sit here and let this thing idle. I can still feel it a little bit. There's a little bit of something going on there. If I give it a little, but if I give it coming off idle. It doesn't do it. All right, let's get on back to the garage and do the exhaust pipe test. All right, we're gonna do a little rev test here. Just slight rev. All right, now before, as the engine was decelerating back to idle, you could hear a lifter tap, but now you can't hear it. I mean, there's a slight internal something going on there, but I can't really hear anything. All right, so what we'll use here is the, what is this from? Oh yeah, it's the EGR instructions from the service manual for the Mercedes. We don't need that anymore. We did an EGR delete. Now, we haven't cured the problem completely, okay? We still have a little bit of a sticky exhaust valve, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. So we're gonna go here with the paper. That slap, that's the sticky exhaust valve. Okay. There it goes. There's a long interval there without it sticking. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna go back in the house and bring up that video and do a stare and compare on that. And maybe we'll do like a side-by-side video edit or something like that to see, I don't know, how, you know, what the before and the after is with the seafoam. But man, that engine sounds good. I'm telling you guys, this thing had a little lifter tap in it and it was really bugging me to death. And I was thinking to myself, man, I'm going to tear this motor apart. I'm going to get in there. But a little bit of seafoam, man, I'm telling you. And all I put in was 4 ounces. All right, so let's do a little stare and compare on the before and after on the video on the exhaust pipe, checking for a sticky exhaust valve. You'll notice how the paper is being sucked back into the pipe every once in a while. It's not supposed to do that. And yes, my fingers are getting hot. It's not, see there, it's slapping, it's slapping. It's not supposed to do that. All right, folks, there you have it. A little bit of seafoam has significantly reduced or possibly even eliminated the lifter tap in our old 472. Actually, I'm quite impressed with it. We still have a little bit of sticky valve thing going on somewhere in there. It's, you know, the idle could be better, but maybe I'm being overly picky. I don't know. I probably am. But when you're sitting at idle at the red light and you put your foot into it, it doesn't hesitate, but it just has that little bit of something there at the idle still. But I think further investigation is in order along those lines. So, all right, folks, appreciate you stopping by the channel. I appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. It would help out my channel a great deal. I hope you enjoyed the Cadillac content, and there's going to be more to come. So you guys take it easy. We'll talk to you soon.